Hi everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I haven't done a chit chat, get ready, not get ready with me, get to know me conversation in a long time. So I decided to put up a poll and then a few questions. So we are going to be going through those questions. Some of them are not questions, but just conversations in this particular video. So let me know what you guys think. Sit down, grab a popcorn because we're about to have fun and we're going to go deep into personal conversations and also crochet conversations, obviously, because it has to involve crochet, right? By the way, this stuff that I have on tutorial is up on my YouTube channel. I will also link it down in the description box, maybe somewhere around, so you can click and go watch. So let's get right into the video. The first question we have is, do you experience creative block? How do you deal with it and how do you avoid it? I do. I think everybody does actually. We all experience creative block, and I think I probably have them maybe once or twice a month. That's how often I actually do get them. How do I deal with them? Sometimes I take breaks because I feel like we all, at the end of the day, we all need breaks. So you should be able to just take breaks. And I also feel like it depends on the reason. There are a few reasons why I get blocked. One of the reasons sometimes is just because I'm just tired. And secondly, is just because maybe I have some personal issues that are going on with me. So it depends on the reason. I try to find what the reason is. And if it's because I'm tired, then I'm just going to take a break and just maybe a day or two do not crochet at all, and then I'll come back to it. And then whenever I do come back to it, I honestly just continue from where I stopped. But it honestly depends on the reason. How to avoid it? I honestly don't think there are ways that I personally avoid them, because if you are a creative, you're always going to get creative blocks. I think it's a normal thing that people get when you are someone who makes art, or someone who creates. You're always going to get those. I think you just need to find a way to just find the middle ground. Like I said, if you have to take a break, take a break. If you have to start a new project, start a new project, because sometimes you're working on something and then you get blocked on that one, but you can start something else and then you can flow with it. So if you have to take a break, take a break. If you have to switch between projects, do so as well. Just find what works for you and stick to it. But you can honestly, I personally don't know how to avoid it, but if you guys know how to avoid it, drop it down in the comments so we can all learn, and we can also just try it out and see if it works for, because I think it's different for everybody. Everybody is different for everybody. Everybody has a way they deal with stuff, so you should be able to just know how you deal with it and manage it. I think you can just manage it. I don't think you can avoid it. How long have you been crocheting and where did you learn from? I have been crocheting since I was 12, 13. I learned it back in Sierra Leone. Crocheting was honestly what everybody in Sierra Leone was doing. Like every young girl was crocheting. It was like a girly thing. I've always been a girly girl anyway. So I learned it in Sierra Leone. I've been crocheting for over 10 years. 10 years. The next question is, how are you? Are you happy? This is such a good question. I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm fine. No, I think I'm fine. I'm good. Am I happy? I think I'm getting there. I'm definitely in a better space than I was in a month or 2 months ago. I think I'm finally trying to put all my puzzle and all my life in together and make sense out of it. But I think this will be like an entire video again. But am I currently happy? I think for about 80%. I wish to be 100%, obviously, but I'm definitely way better than where I was 2 months ago, and for that I'm grateful. So I am fine, I'm grateful, and I'm happy. The next question is, how do you get inspiration for your crochet pieces? When it comes to inspiration, I think it comes down to my style. I usually go to Pinterest. If I'm just scrolling on a normal day and then I see something that is made out of sewing or fabric that I know I would actually wear, that's what I get inspiration from. I can maybe change the sleeve a little bit. I'll change the color. I always like to play with my colors and my stitches. I do use a lot of basic stitches, but I feel like when it comes to my style, I like to play with different type of stitches as well, and also with coloring. So I'll probably change the color. I just look at things. If I know I can wear you, then I'll make you in a crochet piece, because most of the time they are not in a crochet piece. They are just like a basic fabric. Most of my patterns are honestly from items that are already on or items I see myself buying. if I don't see myself buying something, I'm not gonna make it in a crochet form. Except it's a custom order, obviously. I need the money, but if I don't see myself wearing something, there's no point in making it anyway. I should vlog more. I've honestly never been a vlogger. I've never liked watching vlogs, but of recent I've been enjoying it. Not like vlogging, but watching other people vlog. So my biggest wish is honestly to start vlogging. But I don't want to be a vlogger on this channel. I just want to keep this channel with a sit down, talk through crochet related, business related channel. But I do have a personal channel called Softwork. So if you want to just get to know me on a different level, on a personal level, then you can subscribe to that channel. I'm not consistent on there because obviously I have so many things going on for me right now. But fingers crossed, I should start vlogging again. And I just want to be a better vlogger for you all. So I'm going to be vlogging. So if you want to get to know me on a personal level again, like I said, go subscribe to that channel because I will start vlogging soon. I promise. The next question is, how did you start crochet business? I need some tips. I'm struggling. I have a video coming up that's going to be everything I've learned so far. But I started crocheting as a business because I went viral. I'm going to be honest. That was the reason I made some money while it wasn't planned, and then I decided to turn it into a business because I did see that there was money to be made, so I just got into it as a business. But before then, all I did was just crochet, and then I post online. I was just doing it for fun. I would get, maybe friends would ask me to make something for them, but it wasn't really like a business thing to me. I never really saw it as that. It was just something I would do, and if someone likes it, they'll pay me to make for them, but it wasn't a business. The reason why I honestly decided to go into it was just because I got a lot of attention. I went viral basically, and then people started sending me orders. So I automatically switched to the business side of it, and then I thought, oh, this could be a business. But let me know if you guys want a detailed video of how you can actually get this into a business, because I know it's not the case for everyone. I had the opportunity to go through that process, but I know a lot of people don't have it. So let me know if you guys want a detailed video on how you can actually get into it, and little things you need to put in place before you start, just so you're not getting yourself right into something without knowing everything that you need to know. How long does it usually take you to finish a project? When it comes to finishing my project, honestly, obviously different for different projects. Like this top that I have on, I think I can finish this in 2 days, while my previous pattern, this particular one, took me a week. It honestly depends on what I'm making and also how easy the stitch is. And if it's something I'm making for the first time, obviously it's going to be different. So honestly, there is no fast time or days that it takes me. The least might probably be 2 days or maybe a day, and then the longest might probably be a week. So obviously between 2 to 7 days. It depends on what I'm working on. This means so much to me. I love and appreciate you guys so much. I feel like I don't say this enough, so I'm gonna scream. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting my craft. Thank you for just supporting me in everything I do. Thank you. This is a yes and no answer because I have always wanted to be a manager. I wanted to manage someone's business, and the reason is so funny. I wanted to be a manager because of my mom. This is so funny. I wanted to do business management, but I never really thought I would own my own business. So I wanted to just go to school, get my degree, and get a business management degree and manage someone's business. But I never thought I would own a business. So honestly, I think God just literally just decided to just leave everything on my lap, say take it. But I never thought I would be a business owner. I never thought I would have this. I'll turn my brand into, I'll get brand like I never thought of. What camera model do you use for your videos? Your work is really beautiful. I use Canon M6 Mark II. I got this like a few years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. So I've had this camera for a long time, but I originally just started using it continuously last year and this year because I really didn't even know anything about cameras. I needed to know obviously how everything works. So ever since then, I've been using it for my videos. I am not using the kit lens that it came with. I'm currently using another lens because for some reason I destroyed my last lens. Even my current lens has some faults, so I need to change it. But I will link everything below. My current lens is a second-hand lens, so I honestly don't know a lot of things about lenses. So guys, I can't really give you guys a full details on what I use to film my videos, but I'm using the Canon M6 Mark II. You can get it with the kit lens. It works perfect. The only reason why I'm using a different lens now is because obviously that one is in the bin. So I had to get a different lens, but it works perfect. It's been working perfect ever since I learned and I taught myself how to use it and how to operate everything better. Delicious. No, I do not. I used to, but a lot of things has been going on currently that does not allow me to wake up at 4 a.m. anymore, which is so sad because I definitely loved the routine. It worked so fine for a while and it was keeping me productive. I was super productive. I'm still productive anyway, so again, it doesn't really have to be, I don't really have to be a 4 a.m. girly to be productive. I think I just have to manage my time wisely, which I do, thank God. But I do not wake up 4 a.m. anymore. I currently wake up whenever I feel like, but it's because I go to bed again whenever I feel like, and that currently works perfect for me. So yeah, it's a struggle, but I currently have a routine that also works perfectly, that keeps me super productive as well, and I'm able to do so many other things that I have going on, not just crocheting. I think for a long time I had just crocheting going on, but now I have so many other things that I try to do around that just does not involve crocheting. So for that reason, I can't just go to bed at 8 a.m. like I used to, 8 p.m. sorry, and wake up 4 a.m. Now I have to like play with my time. I go to bed when I need to, and then I wake up when I need to. Just works fine currently. And guys, this brings us to the end of this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I try to be outside in my building, not to be inside because I feel like I'm always inside for my videos anyway. So let me know if you enjoyed this. If there's any question that you probably thought I would answer but I did not answer and you want to know, leave them down below and I can make a part 2 to this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I will see you guys in the next video.